entire world come together, united against Beijing, against China, and boycotting the Beijing 2022 Olympics?
Megha, I agree with you that there are instances that can give us certain idea of what can happen and what cannot happen. The fact that so many of these associations are coming together itself again should be an idea as to how effective they can potentially be. But if you look at the track record of how nation states have responded to this idea, then the track record is very mixed. In certain cases, some countries have passed resolutions, but in some other cases, when it comes to specific question of boycotting Winter Olympics, we have seen invariably one after another country kind of backtracking on that as of now, including United States, which you mentioned in case that you just mentioned, that Black Lives Matter was an issue. Mm-hmm. United States itself has made it very clear that they are not contemplating any boycott of Winter Olympics because there was a kind of news that they were in conversation with their friends and allies on this subject.
Right.
China criticized them. When it comes to G20 taking any decision, you would remember G20 has China as one of its members. Now, China obviously doesn't hold any veto power, but we understand that China is the second largest economy in G20 countries, and obviously, possibly next 10 or 12 countries put together are not equal to China's GDP, and that advantage of deep pockets, as we always say, has really ensured one after another country more or less playing very safe when it comes to China, including Australians, for example, who have been they've been facing heat of wool for years, but even they are reluctant to talk about boycotting Winter Olympics. I want to also underline the fact that this letter talks about diplomatic boycott. So it's not going to impact on the efforts that athletes are making. So athletes could go and join still these Winter Olympics and learn and know about each other, win their medals. What is being underlined is because China is likely to use Winter Olympics as a political showcasing of China's power, just like they did in actual Summer Olympics of 2008. I'm told about $100 million were spent on the inaugural event of 2008. And China obviously sees itself more empowered today. So if they try to use it politically, that is what is the aim, that then diplomatic boycott would mean that the national, international leaders, diplomats will not be really showcasing their enthusiasm and participating in it, but creating opportunity for athletes who've been working all these years to earn their laurels to leave that opportunity.
Okay, so yeah, there is an argument.